On this episode of Pimp My Setup, we're going to be talking about your setups you submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts
now.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 48, recorded live on August 5th, 2015. My name's Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly.
My name's Steven Johnson. You can find me on Twitter at Tech Johnson, I think.
Yeah. He's not even sure because he's not sure of a lot of things in life.
Dude, but I've changed so much.
Yeah, you have. But I had to give you props because you're...
It's all right.
It's all right. Why is
Tech
it all right?
Johnson.
Tech Johnson. Okay. Well, I have to give you props because you were pretty fast at, like, when I said, yo, my name's Matt Philly, you can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly, you were pretty quick coming back in with yours. Normally it's like a couple second dead silent thing where, you know, it's like the other person's like, oh, yeah, my name is whatever. And, like, they forget. So
I've never been on the show before, so I just went with it. And it made sense. It fit in.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
I got you. All right. Well, guys, a lot of cool, exciting things are happening. For instance, I just finished up, well, when you're watching this, it's still live for a couple of minutes, but the 50,000 subscriber celebration giveaway is just ended. That was fun. And since you guys liked it so much, I'm actually partnering up with a huge company for a huge giveaway. Come on,
They're all right. It's an okay giveaway.
It's okay. It's not like insane where I'm giving away 5 huge, crazy, expensive things. You'll find out more at the end of this month when I get everything solidified and I can announce it. There will be a video out on the channel ahead of time to let you guys know how to enter.
Can I enter?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Listen,
if you make it on, yeah. Well, it's this will pimp people's setups. That's for sure. So get ready for that. It's gonna be insane. So get excited for that. But other cool stuff will be coming soon. I'll be going to Vlogger Fair and a lot of cool stuff on this channel. So get excited for that. I just got back from VidCon, and that's why I'm finally doing a show, because all those episodes you just watched were pre-recorded all on one day. So movie magic. But anyways, let's get into the show. We're going to be talking setups as usual. Our first setup is submitted by Nathan Palmer, and he is how old?
Are we doing the guessing game today?
Yeah, dude, we always do.
All right, guessing game. I'm not good at this. I'm going to go ahead and say he's 14.
14. He's 18. He's 18,
sorry,
man. You just really hurt his feelings.
I just ruined his life.
Yeah. But it's okay. Anyways, taking a look at this, he basically just said he games on his computer and Xbox 360 and the desk is built into the wall. Now you know. But as far as this goes, it's the definition of the setup would be clutter and kind of like overwhelming.
I don't even know what to think.
It's mainly just you got to clean up because this setup has a lot of potential. Yeah. But you got all the boxes up on the shelves, everything on the left, like little shelves. Could be really cool. You have like 37 different Rubik's Cubes. You have tons of like old school gaming things, and it could be really cool if you organized it. You know, get the Dr. Pepper off. You don't need the Dr. Pepper there. And really,
but I mean, you really do.
Well, I mean, if it's empty, that's kind of nasty.
It is.
Yeah, I would just say clean everything up. And then I don't understand why the desk is like so nice and white on like the left side, but then the rest of it's just like plain wood. Like
he ran out of paint, bro.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, it works.
Yep,
it is what it is.
It reminds me of like one of those things you see, like a desk you see at school or something. Just the way it is.
Yeah,
I don't know where I would see that, but I used to see those all the time, and I can't picture where I see them all the time at.
Yeah, and what about the floor? Like
he spilled some popcorn,
something, and he doesn't know how to clean it up.
Yeah.
And then he's got this huge ass corkboard thing, and it's not even being used. Like I don't even know what it was. Like a fortune from his fortune cookie.
Well, there's the funny thing is his corkboard above the printer as well.
Yeah, and he's barely using that, except he has some PC component right there, which is cool. That's a cool idea if you just kept doing it.
Heck yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean the cable management, that's terrible. It can be solved fairly easy, and I know if I say the word, people will hit me, so I'm not gonna say it.
I think his cable management was putting his chair in front of the cables.
Yeah, and he's like, "This will work. They won't know.
They won't see the cables. No,
my real nice chair will cover that.
Minus all the cables behind the monitor."
Yeah, and well, yeah. Oh, that's just painful to look at. And I see it. You like knickknacks and stuff, but it is a little overwhelming. I think also the way you tilt the computer is kind of weird, and I get it. You're probably trying to hide the cables behind the monitor, but you could still make it work by putting it in the correct orientation. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, when you look at this, what is your first thing that you would change?
I would clean. Get some Lysol.
Yeah, and seriously though, get a vacuum.
Yeah, actually, the vacuum's like whatever. Those shelves,
dude.
bother
That
me,
doesn't that just disgust you? I mean, look at all the stuff on the floor.
It does. It does disgust me.
I have to say,
shelves.
This is the thing though. You can't have a setup that has a dirty floor because that shows me that you don't actually care about the setup.
You know what's crazy? When I was going through the pictures before, looking at all these, it's amazing how wires and the dirty floor make the biggest difference when the wires are clean and the floor's a vacuum.
Yeah. If he did that,
it's crazy.
It would make such a big difference. Like if everything was just organized, it would look awesome.
Yeah.
Because really the setup, I can't even judge it because it's just clutter around the setup.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have stuff on the book and that's whatever. You could do what Linus said in episode 25 where you just spray paint them and stuff like that. But like that stuff doesn't bother me, but the fact that everything surrounding it is so messy, it just ruins your whole setup. But yeah, so last thing you would say about the setup, what would it be?
Spend a day and just clean. I honestly, just needs to be clean.
Yeah, not even literally in probably 2 hours, the difference of your setup could be amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's life. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it, man.
Next setup is submitted by Sam. And let me click on the picture. It's awkward. Okay, there we go. Sam is how old?
I am going to go ahead and say he is 17.
38. No, he is 16. So you were actually pretty close.
All
so
right.
good job. Not bad. And he is from Australia, and he just wanted some opinions. He's saving for a proper PC. I just ruined that. And he said the LED behind his computer, well, I guess his monitor, rather, were cheap, so they don't show up very well. And that's about it. He also said he loves the show and he wants to give me a hug. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. He didn't say the hug part. He just
careful with the hugs.
Okay. Anyways,
stranger danger. That's the thing.
That is a thing.
I gotta teach my kid that.
Yeah. Well, don't teach him on me because I don't want to be a stranger. But anyways, no. Okay. Anyways,
let's continue.
Yeah. So the LED is definitely like weak.
I mean that's okay.
But what I actually like about it is that I feel like that's all you really need the LED for. Like it's kind of like a cool accent to it.
Yeah.
And I don't think on that cool brick textured background that you really need anything super powerful to kind of go off it because of how cool it is. No. But the laptop, it's confusing, but what's even more confusing is the cable management right there. I mean,
dude,
my eyes.
He has the option to put those cables behind the desk where the drawers are. Mm-hmm. You could do that and to minimize that whole entire area and then get a laptop stand that matches the color. That setup would be golden, man.
Yeah. And it really is such a nice setup that just got ruined by like that white cable that's just, it's like a spider web. Spider-Man was on your ceiling and just shot down. And
the thing that sucks about that wall is it's kind of hard to do anything at that from like up top because you can't get wire mold. You're on brick.
Yeah.
Like, how do you hide that is going to be the hardest part. The only thing I can think of is getting it extra long and thin.
And putting it to the corner.
That's what she said. Or, no, but you can route it in between all the bricks and paint it, I guess.
Oh, but
but that's a lot of work. I mean, for one wire.
It is a good idea, but at the end of the day, you're going to want to get it, like Steve said, nice and long, and get it into like the corner of your room so that it at least goes down. But seriously though, don't you want it to be if it's gonna go down the wall, you want it in the corner, you want it out of sight, you want it out of mind.
Oh yeah.
I would love to know what it's going to, that's for sure. But overall, I mean, the floor is clean. The cable management underneath is clean. The only reason why it's clean is because it's on top of your desk. That's it. And you still don't need that to be seen. Like Steve said, even if your cable management was terrible, you put it behind those drawers and you're set. And that's really all you need to do.
I want to know what chair that is.
Yeah, it looks very cushiony.
Dude, it looks Fat Boy certified. I need that.
Oh yeah, look at the little like the covers on the side of the arms, like
right?
Kind of like
it looks like
gives you a little hug.
It feel like I'm sitting in a couch and I'm ready to take a nap.
Yeah, no, it really does look pretty like.
To take a nap.
There you go. It's pretty legit. If anyone knows what that chair is, tell us. Oh, everyone in the chat right now is saying that looks like a comfy ass chair.
Dude, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fat Boy certified.
Yeah.
All my fat peeps, you know what I'm talking about. Right?
You got to get like a sticker.
When your ass starts falling asleep, you know? All
right. Watch, Steve is going to like, down the road, he's going to own a company called Fat Boy Certified, and everything that he like advertised on the site, it's going to have a sticker of him with the thumbs up. Yeah, Fat Boy Certified. But anyways, yeah, pretty simple setup that can English that could be like 100 for me if that wire management and laptop was sorted.
Has a lot of potential. It really does.
Yeah,
just like 2 little tiny things. Boom. World of a difference, man. Boom.
Yeah. Boom. So now let's go to the next setup. Next setup is submitted by Aidan. And here we go. How old do you think Aidan is? And I don't think you're going to get this, but guess.
Oh, you got to do this one to me. Well, I see a teddy bear chilling up top. That could also be some kind of like family thing.
Yeah, probably like, this is where
we have Star Trek. That's kind of like a semi-older generation type deal.
It's true. That's
true.
But
then we have, man, this one's tough. I'm going to go ahead and say 17 again.
He's 22.
I am sorry, dude.
Well, here's the thing. He's a Australian gamer and PC technician. And my man, it just hurts me. It hurts me because this is another setup with so much potential. And here I am again. If you purchase a Signum, use promo code SWASHIN for 0% off. Because with 2 of these, how awesome would the wire management be?
Dude, I don't even think he would need a Signum. Think of it. From my understanding, that's a backdrop in the back. If you just like...
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, get
it's
it
like
up,
a 3D
off
effect.
The ground above that backdrop. You ain't seeing crap, dude.
Yeah, and all you have to do, for people that don't want to like mount it or whatever, you just get a piece of wood that kind of sits as a flooring behind that board, and then everything lays there.
I don't want to talk about wood right now.
Well,
my failed project, man.
That sounds weird. Here we are talking about nice and long, and Steve's like, I don't want to talk about my failed wood project.
I don't want to talk about the wood in the family going on. I just don't want to.
Okay. Anyways, and like you said, Star Trek, like that's cool. That's cool that you have them and stuff, but that is not the place for them. And if anything, you can get another you don't. I said another. You don't have any. Get like a little shelf that displays them because that is cool to have.
Yeah.
But
you should get like a corner shelf, and then you can take those 2 speakers and put them on the corner of your desk.
Yeah.
And then free up some of the other stuff. Like, what do you have? Some Tim Tam Slams, whatever they're called. That's what it looks like. I mean, I don't think I'm not zoomed in. Yeah. But then you have like a controller and stuff. Like, it doesn't need to be on the desk.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff could go underneath. And also, I like the speaker arrangement. It's like that's proper. Like you have, I mean, they're a little close, and you have the room to put it to the side a little more.
Right.
But I also think that like the controller should be in a different spot. Like it just looks messy.
Even the controller can be the controller like the Xbox controller?
No, I mean like the controller for the sound system for the Logitech.
Oh, you know what I do? Believe it or not, Velcro, the double-sided sticky things that Velcro onto the things and the Velcro.
Velcro?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velcro.
Yeah, little tiny little square pieces of Velcro with sticky tape on it, and boom!
That whole thing, though? I mean, that's
it, man. That's all you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. No, I mean, that's... you do you. But yeah.
I'm so out of it right now.
The main thing, though, with this setup is that the above part is just... I mean, the bear thing is like tilted, and I don't even know what this other thing is. What it's for?
It looks like a really, really old intercom.
Yeah, I'm just staring at it. I don't even know. Regardless, you need LYFE above because get a Star Trek poster, dude. Like, boom.
There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, if you like Star Trek, boom. Star Trek poster inside of a frame, and it'll be good.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. This next one is kind of like, it's just like a headache for me. But how old do you think he is, nonetheless? Submitted by Oliver, by the way. I forgot to say his name.
He hates Mondays.
He does. He really, really does.
This one's tough. Because I don't know if that... It looks like there's a pen in there, but I don't know if he's like... I don't know. You see, I'm just going to go ahead and say 16.
17.
See, I'm sure.
Which is funny because you've been saying 17 the whole time. The second you decide to change it,
I know,
this
dude.
happens.
Rip.
But, yeah. So, yeah, this setup is really nice. I like it, but it's just, again, clutter kills it. This could be, even with a single monitor and the way you have it set up, it could be perfect. One thing I don't understand is, this is why I killed his usability score. Like, you're pushing yourself onto that left side of that desk. You should be in the middle.
Yeah. Not only that, you know what's bothering me? Like, probably the most, and you can be like, really? The desk on the right side just kind of stops.
Yep.
Dude, that, like, it's bothering me.
Yeah.
It's bothering me.
It's like the tabletop that he got was only big enough to kind of cross over both.
Yep.
So instead of putting it like in the middle where both, dressers have just a little bit of empty space, he put it more to the left, which doesn't really make sense. So I would say either get a bigger tabletop to go across the two, or center it so that, at least both sides have an even drop off.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't fit because of his speakers. I don't know.
Maybe.
But there's just a lot of cleaning up to do here because honestly, if you were to clean it up and center yourself and keep it clean, it would be dope. It would be a very simplistic, dope setup.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and like the LED, like we see the ambient lighting. I don't know if that's Philips Hue or not. Whatever it is, the ambient light that's shooting off. Like, I don't think you should be able to see it that easily. Like, I don't think that it's...
Maybe put it like behind the dressers more, both of them.
Yeah. It's just a little too like, whoa, okay, there it is. See, it's got a little spotlight. But also, like I said, my main complaint is that it's messy and that you have this nice spot where you sit right in the middle of it, but you decide to give yourself even less room, and because of that, your legs are probably crisscross applesauce, and you're all confused and stuff. You got to fix that.
Unless he has one leg.
I mean, you never know. But at the end of the day, though, seriously, comfort is more important than anything else.
I agree.
And if you're sacrificing your comfort for I don't even know why you would, but whatever, don't do it, Oliver. No. Don't do it. You know what I really want to do, though? I want to go to this next setup because I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this one in specific. Guys, this one is submitted by Austin. And Austin, my man. Oh, man. All right. He doesn't. Oh, actually, he did tell us how old he is. And this is even more fun. How old do you think he is?
You doing this to me?
I'm doing this to you. I can't wait to see the chat on this one too.
Dude, I see a treadmill to the right.
Yeah, and it's folded up and it's like against the wall.
22.
24. Close. Very close.
Okay.
Well, oh man. Dude, this is like, I feel like this is if my grandma, like if I had to move in with my grandma and she's like, you can have this room, but you're leaving my furniture.
Yep.
And
that's exactly what happened, probably.
Like, yeah, 100%. Because
dude, there's a fox up at
oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the fox. What does the fox say? Yeah, seriously though, guys, what? It's just okay, so to kind of put it in perspective, we have
Hold on. You have to stop. And to the left side where the cable box is that a picture of a monkey?
Where cable box on the left side?
The silver cable box on the left side. If you zoom in, is that a monkey?
I don't. A cable box. Where's this?
The silver cable. All right.
On the bottom.
No. If you look at the 3 monitors, the left monitor, go a little bit to the left, and then go up to where you see the 2 little tiny pictures. One is a yellow, like a yellow palm tree.
Oh yeah.
Is that a monkey next to it?
Maybe.
Dude, I'm trolling. Just keep going. I'm trolling.
I'm still having trouble figuring out exactly what you're talking about. But anyways, okay. This setup, guys, this is like we're not even gonna go in depth on it because I think it speaks for itself. Yeah. But I saw this picture and I was like, yes, we have to show this.
It needs to be.
This is a real thing, guys. I mean, we got the nutcrackers out, we got the fox, we have some leaves because we're outside, I guess, and then we have some like statues and stuff.
We don't know his circumstances. I'll give him props for making this his setup.
Oh, hands down.
But if you can do something about this setup and you have to like bribe whoever you're living with, you need to do it.
Yeah.
You just do it, man.
Well, seriously though, I mean,
if you like it, I mean, by all means.
Yeah. Like you said though, props to him. He's got 3 AOC 23-inch displays. He's got 2 GTX 770 SLI. He's got a 4770K. He's got like a good rig, and he's got, I mean, he really made it work, and we have to give him props for that because not everyone has the ability to do what everyone else is able to do. But it's just interesting. And I saw someone say, and I have to do it, I've been doing like all the trends in the show, so here we go. What are news? Okay, anyways. We're not gonna hurt his feelings anymore. But thank you for submitting, Austin. We do appreciate it. But now we're gonna go on to the next setup. Next setup is submitted by Alex. And how old do you think Alex is?
Alex, judging the fact that he's in the Minecraft and in his own bedroom, I'm gonna go ahead and say 16.
Very close. He's 15.
I'm always 15. Like 1 off, man.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You'll get over it.
It's cool, man. It's cool, man. I mean, that's good enough, you know.
So, all right, this setup. I just saw the stream's catching up. I want to see what people say.
Yeah.
What it is? Oh man, I gotta stop doing that. I told myself I should have did that like earlier, but I didn't. So whatever. Yeah. Anyways, this setup is actually pretty cool. It is actually.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually like this setup. If I was 15, I'd be really happy with this setup.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, he's got a dope chair, which is one thing I wish I had when I was younger.
The PC looks pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I mean, everything looks really nice. It looks like his mom just kind of gave him a hand-me-down desk from the other room.
Yeah, the desk is my main complaint because
But at the same time, if he's 15, look at the backboard of the bed. I'm sure he didn't pick any of that out.
Yeah, it might be a furniture set for his room or whatever the case may be. But I really do like the displays don't have to match, but he did it right. He put the bigger one in the middle, and I mean, he's got the other one tilted to the left, and it just looks good.
Get something for those headphones, though, man.
Yeah. You could also get some just for the side, mounted there. And I like that the headphones match the chair, and I really like the cable management because he did the best he could. We see the little bit that like that's not a big deal to me because and actually, my dad said this in one episode, and people really thought it was a good piece of advice. It's okay to see wires as long as they're managed, and those are managed. They're not laying on the floor. They're not just like spider.
They're not in the spider web. They look straight, and they look like they're just coming from one spot straight into another spot, and they are managed. And I do like that.
And it's, I mean, with a desk like that, huge props to you. My main thing that I would say for cable management, because you already did such a good job, is just get Velcro straps and kind of bring it down the monitor stand for both of them, and then for the PC, just push it just a little more in so that's hidden behind. It's not a lot of work, but you have it. I would frame the poster. I have the same poster.
Maybe raise the poster a little bit.
Yeah, so you could see the words Minecraft.
Yeah.
And maybe eventually get like an extended mouse mat as like a a nice accessory, and maybe some LEDs. Like those are things you could work on. But overall, dude, it's a great setup.
Yeah, props, man. I like it. I actually legitimately like this.
Yeah, it's great job. Really nice. So now that was a quickie. We'll go to the next one. This one kind of like hurts my head. Like it has so much potential, but there's a few things that I'm like, why? Why is that? Like, before I even say his name, I'm just going to say that guitar is like the worst spot possible. It is way too low to the ground. And it's
I don't mind it.
Well, I'm just thinking logistically, like sitting there, and it's like it's like too low, and I would love to see it mounted higher, because if you picture this, picture his chair actually in front of the desk.
Right.
It's blocking it completely, and it's a cool guitar to show off.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that in a different spot. But anyways, this guy's name is Filip, and he is, we don't know. He didn't tell us. So thanks.
Nice.
Thanks a lot. So it's cool. It's a cool setup, but
yeah.
It's
I like the setup. I do like actually enjoy what you did. There's just little things that are bothering me about it.
Yeah.
Like, I see what you mean about the guitar. That's not too big of a deal to me.
Sure, yeah.
The cable, like the white cable going down the leg, that's kind of bothering me, and all those cables over there.
At least it's not laying on the floor. Well, I mean, the one is,
at least
but
it's not laying on the floor. But like, I don't know what's bothering me about it, but something's bothering me about it.
Yeah. Well,
but I like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. It's a good setup. It's just like nitpicking at this point.
Yeah.
And someone said he wants to be able to grab the guitar. Like, okay,
dude,
but if
I
you
have
stand
two guitars
up
on my wall and I can grab them.
Yeah, you stand up, you grab it, and you sit down. You know, it's not rocket science here.
Right.
But like, I love that Battlefield poster. Like, I've never really played Battlefield, but it's ginormous. It's dope. It's framed. It looks cool. A little out of place with the TV in front of it, but like, again, nitpicking.
Right, little things.
And the shelf is cool. It's got a lot of random assorted things, like a very interesting.
Why is a hub woofer up there? Or yeah.
A what? A hubba hubba?
A hub woofer. I can't fucking talk.
Hub woofer?
Dude, listen. I'm tired. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know why it's up there. The hub woofer. Guys, hashtag hub woofer right now in the chat.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
But no, I agree. Like, some things are a little weird. I like the case for the rig. The monitors, they are all in fact different. But
look at that. I think they are. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but you made it work, and no complaints from me. Everything is pretty nice. It's very assorted. We don't know how old you are, so we don't know the circumstances. Oh God, what?
Chat's catching up.
Oh,
hump woofer.
I want to see. Yeah.
Guys, I meant subwoofer, okay?
Hub, guys. Gosh. I said it. Hashtag hub woofer in the chat. Do it.
Hub woofer. It's a thing.
But overall, it is just an interesting setup. But this next one's going to take a little bit more of our time, so let's go to that. Submitted by Kelton. Very interesting name. I think it's pretty cool. How old do you think Kelton is?
1. Kelton, I am sorry for the hate you're going to get from everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're a Mac guy. And I don't care. I got both. All right, age. I'm gonna go. Wow, he's in his own room. Oh man, 18,
16.
Okay.
For 16, this is a dope setup. I really like it, and I know, like you said, a lot of people are gonna get hate. Give him hate for it. We're gonna go to the next photo for the setup. This we're not actually judging, but this is one of the things he sent in, and this is. Oh, the amount of hate he's gonna get for that picture alone, is crazy.
The thing is, it's like, I don't hate on people for what they use. Like, if you have a personal preference, that's whatever.
Yeah, and it's cool.
I think. Listen, you could make a freaking Mac setup dope, and you've done it. You've done it, man.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people were like, why does he have 2 Airport Expresses and 3 Apple TVs? And
I don't know. Maybe his house is ginormous.
Yeah,
he needs it.
Yeah, he's got a lot. I mean, he's given Apple a lot of his money. Yeah. It's just a very interesting setup, and I think there's another photo. Yeah, this is something. Not whoever you are, whether you hate on Apple or whatever, this is not related to Apple, so I think it's cool, and I think you'll appreciate it. Is the way he mounted all these things under his desk. Yeah. So he's got USB extenders. I would make the assumption, so he could plug in like a flash drive right there on his desk. He's got some for his headphones. He's got a card reader.
I want to do that for a card reader because I don't have an SD card in my computer anymore.
So there you go.
So I actually want to do something like that soon.
Yeah. Someone just said, "Oh, F it, I'm leaving." But yeah, like, I think that this is something really cool that a lot of people should do, because I might even make a video showing people, because I'm sure some people are like, but how do I do it? You know? But that's awesome. That's really useful, and it's a good way to give it a shot. So whether you hate his setup for being all Apple, this is something you should try. But back to his main setup, taking a look at it. It's very interesting. It's very clean. It works. The nice little hint of LEDs.
Can you put me back on screen for a second since I'm ADDing out over here?
Sure.
These are the Velcro things I was telling you about.
Okay.
Just so people know.
Yeah, there's tons of anything that has adhesive.
Yeah, you can mount these to the bottom like he did with the extenders and stuff. I don't know. I was ADDing out. I'm like, I had to find those.
Yeah, I could tell you were searching on.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, so this setup, and someone said that the iPad's phone off. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's mounted. If you guys look closely, I don't think he would just put it there and be like, all right. No, hopefully it doesn't fall.
you could see the arm coming from the bottom of the desk.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I know people are going to say that the MacBook Pro isn't really, you can't really use it, but I think if I look closely, that is what his computer is like, the main screen's running off of.
Is that the new MacBook? Oh no, never mind.
No, but that's a cool holder. I really like that.
Yeah, it is.
And he's got everything managed very nicely. Look at that, guys. A vacuumed floor.
Dude, and it looks good.
Yeah, and he's got like all his like papers and stuff underneath hidden, a paper shredder, everything.
Do we know where this guy lives? Like US or not?
Does not say.
Okay. Because I mean, he likes Apple. He can buy my MacBook Pro if he wants.
look at this stuff though. What he has for his filing cabinet system. He's got, I think it says cutter. Cutter, miscellaneous, school, stationery, paper. I mean, this kid,
he is 16, organized, man.
At 16, I was failing every class, not really caring. But this kid's like, oh, you need that paper from 17 years ago when I was not even alive?
Yeah.
You got it right here. You know,
dude,
like,
at 16 years old, I was, you know, let's not get into what I was doing at 16. Never mind. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Anyways, but what about that? Like that footrest? It looks.
I think it's cool. I kind of want one.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder. I guess it would be good. Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I would put like some kind of like material on top.
Yeah.
To kind of like make it cushiony and soft, because I'm
cool
lazy.
Would it be to like kind of extend it down, make your own footrest, and kind of make the carpet go over the footrest?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. I might build that.
Yeah, and people are saying the file cabinet's ugly, but is it really a nice looking file cabinet? Let's be real, guys.
I've never really.
Yeah.
Unless it's built into the desk, I've never seen it.
Yeah. All right, now let's go to the next setup. Next setup is submitted by Luke. How old do you think Luke is? Take a sip of your Mountain Dew to find out.
I'm gonna say it again. Now. You know what? I think he's a little more sophisticated. I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna change it up here a little bit.
He's 12.
Shit.
He is seriously 12 years old, and I think that kind of explains everything.
But I wish I had a setup like that at 12.
Oh, yeah. Well,
when I was 12, I don't think computers were around.
Well, here's the thing. This is going to get a lot of hate because they'll be like, Mommy and Daddy bought all your stuff for you and blah, blah, blah. And I know it's going to get a lot of hate. Luke, you can get 100 on Pimp My Setup, but it's going to take some work. You have the equipment, you have the furniture, you have everything you need. You just need to do it correctly.
Holy shiitake mushrooms!
Oh my god! Look at the chat.
That I know.
Look at
that PC case is almost as tall as the desk.
That is ginormous. I want to know the specs. And taking a look at everything else around him, it's probably like insane.
Holy crap, dude.
But yeah, so he just said, anyways, I just had my birthday and I have a bit of money to upgrade my setup. So that's going to get even more hate. Don't worry, Luke. We're not hating on you for your age. Everyone in the chat is, but not us.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I feel like if this was like a 20-year-old or whatever, this would be super clean. This would be super nice. He has everything that he needs, but it just looks...
Would be raised up a little bit so he's not so short.
Yeah, so you don't have to... That is true, because you see that bar, and you wouldn't see that bar if he was a little bit taller. So hopefully over time, kind of bring it up. But yeah, like the monitor stand, I don't know if you could push it back even more, but that takes up almost all of your desk, which is really kind of sad because are they all matching displays? Yeah, they're all matching displays.
Yeah. But they're not aligned properly.
Yeah, you just need to wall mount them, and this is me. I just keep reading the chat. Yeah. I would love to just see these wall mounted. Here I am nitpicking because you have a lot of cool stuff. The wire management is like kind of like, even though it's only a few, it's probably like an Ethernet cable that you're running all the way across the floor. You got to keep that clean. Get a headphone stand. The keyboard is like completely tilted. Like, why wouldn't you fix that before taking the picture?
Right? Well, I mean, he's 12.
He's probably like, whatever. What up? Yeah, I know, guys. I know.
No hate.
It is what it is, and that's all that it is, boy. Okay, I'm gonna stop because now I'm gonna get hate. Okay, should we just go to the next setup? Because
let's do it.
Just for the sake of Luke. All right, so now this setup is submitted by Herman, and how old do you think Herman is?
Herman Miller. Oh,
All right, how old do you think he is? Someone said
man, I suck at this.
Just guess. At this point, it doesn't even matter.
18.
He's 13. No, I'm just kidding. He's 15. I was actually about to say like he's 7, but I chose the wrong number.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 15. This is more believable, but still, even this is like a crazy setup for a 15-year-old. And this is one that I feel like would work really well with that kind of stand because there's more depth in the back. But I don't know if it would hit the wall or whatever. Regardless,
but then again, I like his accent lighting. How it's not on the desk; it's behind the monitors. That's cool.
Yes. When I had my triple monitor stand, I did the same thing, but it didn't really show up because I had a like a blue wall. But since you have that like grayish, whitish kind of wall, it looks really, really nice.
Oh yeah.
And I love the prints behind you. I'd love to see a little bit more because like the right side looks really nice, but the left looks a little empty. Right. But those are like really cool, like old throwback photos. So awesome there. Definitely if you could get them off the stand and kind of push it in the back a little, that'd be really nice because you could fix the speakers so they're kind of like a little, because they're a little bit behind. I mean, not terrible though. And it's also weird that the mouse pad's kind of like tilt to the side because of the kind of desk you have. Which is why, like, if you had like an extended mouse pad, that would look cool because at least that would go right straight across.
Right.
Not the end of the world. And my last thing that I'll say is like on the right side bottom leg, I would kind of clean that up a little bit because if you are gonna run it around the leg, you could at least keep it so that it's not like full and awful. You gotta just keep it nice and tight around. Yeah. What do you have to say about this?
You pretty much covered everything. Mainly just cables. Do something with the walls. That's kind of my only two real big complaints. I think that's really it, actually.
Really? Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I don't think there's really not much I can say. There's a lot. I like it. It's simple, and I like it.
Straight to the point.
That's it, dude. Props.
Boom. All right. Next setup is submitted by Icey.
Ice, baby.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. So let's see. He didn't tell us how old he was. But he did mention that this is like where he hangs out when his girlfriend is in the living room, which I would make the assumption he's older. This is his own place.
Do you even surf, bro?
Yeah, right, bro. I don't think he surfs. Take a look. I don't think he surfs.
Nah, he don't catch them sick waves.
Right. Yeah. Oh wait, it says groom. Is that? Oh, groom. Oh, I was like, okay, I can't read. But all right, this setup is really cool because it's like white, like
white on white.
Yeah, it's like white on white on white. And I know some people are probably not a fan of it because it's so like you know when you like lick your mouth and it's like dry.
Yeah,
and it's like it's kind of just like a weird like. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. But I feel like that's kind of like what it is.
Right.
He's got like that little splash of color, but I would like to see a little bit more. And I'm going to be that guy. The cables, you could fix it so easily. It could look terrible like that. It could look really unorganized, but just like tape it behind the piece of wood and it'll be perfect.
Dude, the little rug in the middle of the floor in the chair.
Dude,
makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
That's a big ass rug carpet thing.
That rug is let me tell you, I could probably lay on that rug and then wrap it around me. You feel me?
Yeah, and you're a big guy too.
I ain't small. That's a big ass rug on that floor.
It's Fat Man certified, that rug,
dude. So is that futon.
Yeah, I would break that. Even myself, I would break that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this room, this is a different angle. You can kind of see like the GoPro. You can tell he's a surfer. He's using a freaking GoPro.
Oh, absolutely.
With the fisheye. But it's, I mean, we see this one cable that's just kind of like going around. I would kind of clean that up.
And it's white. You can keep it up against that wall and you're good.
Yeah, seriously. This is just like a very... Yeah, someone's right. It does look like the whole room's like made out of fence posts.
You know what it reminds? It looks like one of those like display rooms.
Yeah.
But someone trying to sell a house.
It's
like,
true.
you could do this with this room.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah. It's an interesting setup. And, that was my main complaint with the setup. I think I gave it a bad score for usability because, again, it's another guy that's pushing himself all the way to the left side. What is up with that?
Dude, if that computer was all the way on the right in that corner, me personally, that's what mine is. I feel a little more secure with it. It's not going to fall off my desk.
Yeah, because his is like on the edge.
Yeah, and then that would literally just moving that computer over to the right side would make your setup look a lot more centered than it already is. Mm-hmm. Just by doing that, not even touching the monitors, just by doing that.
Yeah, he's got so much space on the right side, yet he throws himself all the way to the left, and it just hurts my feelings. I don't understand.
Dude, you made him cry.
No.
Is this the second time you cried in this episode?
I think so. Maybe third. Yeah. I don't know. I cry a lot. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's just go to the next setup. Icey, come on, man. All right, no. All right. This is the next and final setup submitted by Botolo. Very cool name. And he's from Italy. And how old do you think he is?
16.
It's 19. And since I'm 19, I'm offended.
I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Guys, it's been great on this episode.
Yeah, I'll finish it out by myself. No, but seriously, interesting. I have a maxonomic chair myself. I've never seen like someone actually buy the green one.
Yeah, that is a lot of green.
It's like, boom. Yeah. I expect like, hey ho, Kermit the Frog here. And like, I just expect to be sitting there like, and then he's got like, look at his case. Like it goes like, I see the green and then I see the razor and I'm like, green. I like green. And then I just feel like that's it. It's just a little splash of green. Like the chair is really where it's at, but the rest is just a splash.
I mean, if you want to call that a splash, I call that a freaking tsunami of green.
Well, no. I'm saying minus the chair, everything else is just like a little splash.
Yeah. Then yeah.
It's I just love.
Dude, I love how he has a light mounted on the wall with no light bulb in it.
You don't need it. It is what it is.
Just for looks.
And I know I like the cables. The cables.
Dude, you can wrap those cables around the stands.
Yeah, it's an easy fix. See, everyone just heard my Kermit voice.
That and the computers bother me because it looks like it's in front of his legs.
Peyton just said it looks like Hulk's setup. Yeah, it's so true.
You know what he needs on that desk?
What? Mountain Dew. Yeah.
It's green.
Guys, it is true. Someone just said he should get a new desk. It's nice. It's really, I don't think I've seen a desk like that simplistic with that. It's just like legs and glass. It's so simple. But I don't think I've seen it like this. And this is probably the worst one to do it with because of his cables. I mean, it literally just looks like webs of like spider webs just coming out into, like, why is the computer tilted that way? Why?
Yeah, I feel like this is just in your way.
Yeah. And why? He must be a tall dude because those monitors are real high up.
I'll tell you what, when I mount mine, they're going to be tall like that.
Yeah.
Well, I am tall, so that explains it.
I do like that stand. It is a little weird, but you could make it work. You really could.
Yeah.
But I think it's the desk because someone.
Oh, he's got a blue snowball.
Yeah. Rip. No. It is what it is.
Wrecked 8.
And the speakers are like really like the left one's really awkward, but whatever. The desk could fix it because at least you could hide all the cables and you could keep your PC completely sideways so the window's showing and it's pushed up against the wall a little more and all the cables will be hidden. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's actually cool. Someone just said, why no green blue snowball? I get it. No green blue snowball. But take off, like, get some plasti dip and make it green. Bro,
yeah, man.
Bro, custom modifications. Take your iPad. Don't even like take it apart. Just like friggin' plastic.
Dude, don't even mask off the screen.
No, just
green screen right all day, dude.
Yeah. So much potential on this setup though. just killed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People are saying. Someone just said desk click your. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Did you see it? It's still there. You could probably still read it.
I see.
Yeah. And people are saying to do Kermit again. No.
Do the do, man.
Do the do. All right. Well, that's really it, guys. That is all the setups for this episode of Pimp My Setup, episode number 48. We're going live on August 5th, 2015. Now is the point of the show where we go over the scores, because that's what we do.
Matt.
What?
Don't forget to do the scores, dude.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm so happy you reminded me. Okay. Anyways, I know someone probably in the chat was like, oh, my God, he's not going to do it. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. And it's going to happen.
No, you guys don't need to know this.
It's going to be. Yeah, you don't need to do this.
Let's just end it.
Let's just leave. You can watch the highlight episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, here we go. Take a look. First setup was submitted by Nathan. Nathan walked away with a 29. Sam walked away with a 50. Aidan walked away with a 31. Oliver walked away. Oliver walked away with a 41. Austin walked away with a 25. Alex walked away with a 71. It could be 100, but it's not. I feel bad for that. We should have scored it a little bit better. But I looked at the scores for each thing, and it was pretty dead on.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Sorry, Alex. Anyways, Filip walked away with a 77 and somehow came in first place. Kelton walked away with a 74 in second place. Here comes the hate. Luke walked away with a 46. Could have been 100, but he didn't have enough money. And Herman walked away with a 56.
I didn't have enough money.
Icey walked away with a 54. And Botolo walked away with a 37 because of reasons. And oh man, we're gonna get hate for those scores, and I agree, some of those scores were kind of confusing, but it's okay. It is what it is. So guys, again, thanks for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup, episode number 48. We're live on August 5th, 2015. My name is Kermit the Frog, and you can find me on Twitter at MattPhilly.
My name's Steven Johnson. You can find me at Twitter at TechJohnson. Or on Twitter.
Yeah, I was gonna say at Twitter, like y'all at Twitter.
Yo, man, my brain was working so fast and my mouth couldn't keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Someone said do Elmo. Everybody is Elmo. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the flippity flop.
Peace.